I'm Duane Roelfs of Servants United Parish. I will be leading daily devotions with you. The basis for these daily devotions is from Christ in Her Home, a daily devotional series. The Bible readings are from the Revised Standard Version. For Wednesday, June 23rd, the reading is from the 6th chapter of Mark, verses 45 through 52. Immediately he made his disciples get into the boat and go before him to the other side to Bethsaida, while he dismissed the crowd. And after he had taken leave of them, he went into the hills to pray. And when evening came, the boat was out on the sea, and he was alone on the land. And he saw that they were distressed in rowing, for the wind was against them. And about the fourth watch of the night he came to them, walking on the sea. He meant to pass by them, but when they saw him walking on the sea, they thought it was a ghost and cried out, for they all saw him and were terrified. But immediately he spoke to them and said, "Take heart, it is I, have no fear." And he got into the boat with them, and the wind ceased, and they were utterly astounded, for they did not understand about the loaves, but their hearts were hardened. Word of the Lord. There was calm. When our daughter was young, a sudden and terrifying diagnosis rocked us like a boat in a storm. We were emptied of any notion of control or power over the situation. Usually full of self-reliance, we came to realize that this emptying gave us the space to recognize the presence and power of God. We were filled with calm. Perhaps the disciples were in a similar boat. According to Mark, they had not understood the miracle of Jesus feeding more than 5,000 people. Maybe the disciples were a little full of themselves. After all, Jesus had told them, "You give the multitude something to eat." And they did find the starter meal of 5 loaves and 2 fish. The disciples did not, however, miss the miracle of Jesus walking on water. Perhaps this terrifying and astonishing sight gave them the space to recognize Jesus as God. Jesus gets in the boat with them, and the wind ceases. There is calm. Our prayer. Thank you, O God, for your comforting presence and saving power. You are always with me. Amen. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.